there, Cindy Daychuck with Queen Bee Creations. Today is all about this transfer, the traditional pots. Mostly because traditional pots leads you to think of, okay, I'm going to put this on all my terracotta pots. And I just want to show you the versatility of this and a lot of the other things that you can do with it. So the beauty of this is that you get 2 sheets of different labels in black, one in navy and one in white. So you have some flexibility with it. These are all thrifted items that I'm applying them to. So I've got a little canister set, very cute, but very plain. So we're gonna look at applying our transfers to this. All right, so I'm looking for a section that is maybe a little bit clean. Okay, so the first thing that I'm noticing is that height-wise, I'm not going to be able to get the words liqueur, my heart, my love, something like that, on. So I'm just going to cut them away, and I am going to save those words for another project, and no one will even miss them. Now, the one thing that I love, because I also in the store carry Jamie Ray Vintage stencils, and she has a lot of awesome label and ephemera and, you know, like apothecary labels and all that kind of stuff, which is awesome, but I hate doing them on curved surfaces. I can do it, but you have to go section by section to hold them down because they kind of pop up a little bit, and you want to make sure that you know, you're getting a nice crisp image. So this is definitely the easier way to go. Lazier, certainly easier, and you know what? Faster. It gives you the opportunity to zhuzh up some little plain canisters. You know, if you've got a booth, or if you've got plain canisters sitting on your kitchen counter, you want to zhuzh them up a little bit, then this is such a versatile little transfer to be able to use that still keeps them fairly simple, because we're not adding a lot of bright colors to this. So we're not adding a lot of florals or, you know, bright roses or, you know, anything like that. So it keeps its appeal. And these are, you know, cute in the kitchen. These are great for extra storage, just up on a shelf somewhere, certainly in a craft room or a sewing room, and just hiding away some of your knickknacks. Got this one tiny little piece. And look at how much cuter, right? Versus this. So I've got the little one to go. I've got the big one done, and look at how cute they're going to be as a set. Now, you can't easily seal these. You know, like there's dishwasher safe Mod Podge, but if you paint over it, you're going to be creating a texture on this surface. If you don't mind that look, go for it. If I've painted this out, and then I've applied my transfer, then I can do the Mod Podge. But if I'm leaving the canister as is, or I'm applying it directly to clear glass, then I just leave them as is, and I let people know, just hand wipe the outside. You could use soapy water on the inside, but they're not going to be dishwasher safe. But they are super cute. All right, so I have the little one left to go. Now, I did try and film this next one, and then the camera died on me. So I'll show you the finished result. What I did do was I thrifted this mirror. So a little mirror. It was in the cream color of just that rough plaster, right? So rather than taking time to be able to paint it all out and seal it all, I just sealed it with white wax so that it cleaned it all up and gives it the white look, in which case I used one of the little white transfers. And it just zhuzhes it up a little bit. This isn't a mirror that you're going to be using to put your makeup on or anything. It's just going to be decorative. And it just gives it that extra little something, that extra little look, which is awesome. The next little one I want to do, and I'm just kind of moving through these fast for you guys, so bear with me here. I've taken the navy one. Let me cut this out. And I have a little fabric bag that I had just ordered off of the internet, off of Amazon, so I can drop in the link for you if you want. Because these make such awesome little gift bags, right? That, you know, having these and you've got them made up and then you want to drop in like a gift card, or you want to give someone, I don't know, some teas or like a little piece of jewelry or something. Now you can add this to fabric. It takes a little more pushing, right? It doesn't like going on the fabric as much as it likes going onto glass or slick ceramic, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. And I love the look. It just takes that plain little cotton or muslin bag up to a whole other level. Now you will see where this, like the dark navy or the black, or all of a sudden lightens up. And as it lightens up, that means it's pretty much released from there. So look at this. We've taken this to this. So much cuter, easy to just do up a bunch of these, have them on hand. You can take them into bigger sizes because there are some bigger labels, and it's such a cute way to go. Now, the other thing that you can do is put them onto other fabric, right? So you could put them over onto a pattern fabric. And here, you know, I'm going to apply it over this kind of light green striped fabric. And just the same technique, I'm gonna rub that on, and then I'll come back and I'll show you. For my little fabric swatches, I've got my transfer on, and I just took, you know, seam ripper, and I just kind of lightly frayed the edges, just for a little bit of something. So what I have are these tiny little apple baskets that I thrifted for $1.50. I just took a little bit of the DIY all-in-one white linen, and I just kind of dry brushed them. I left the insides plain, but instead of that stark, I have kind of that little bit of white. And I'm going to take the side that does not have the seam, and I'm going to take, let me just get a little bit of this plastic down so that I can do this over top. So I'm going to take some Mod Podge, and I'm just going to decoupage, take a paintbrush, and I'm just going to decoupage that fabric. And I'm not taking it right out to the edge because I want those frayed edges to kind of curl out. But I am going to be fairly generous with the Mod Podge. There we go. And I am just going to use that. Oh, that finger is so awkward. To adhere my label onto my basket, so that I end up with just a cute little label on there in the fabric, just making it a little bit more interesting. Okay, so I have a second one to go, but let me just move that to the side and I'll finish that off to show you after. The other piece that I have is this. Now, sometimes, like, your labels aren't going to fit. I have stolen this one from the ephemera transfer, and I'm just going to use them together. So I really liked the arc of these words from the transfer pack, from the traditional pots. And I'm just going to kind of center them over that hole. And I'm going to get this rubbed on, and then I'm going to take this little seed pack from the ephemera, and I'm going to transfer that in just below. All right, so I'm just going to do a little bit more rubbing here. So this was just a little wooden heart from the dollar store. You could thrift it, but that's from the dollar store. And we've just put a little bit of that seed packet down here. We put some of the words from one of the labels. I still have this whole section, the words were down here. So you can see this is an entire label still in and of itself. And that's what I meant about these really going far. I mean, first of all, I mean, there's 32 of them in there. So you've got a lot used in kind of their entirety already, but just taking some of the little images, you know, when you just need a little something, maybe on the bottom, taking some of the words, or taking, you know, a little image like that cherub, you're able to also cut these apart. And that's the beauty of the IOD transfers, is the flexibility of them. So I've just put a little ribbon. It's just in a really soft pink. It's kind of that old world sort of pink, because I've got some of these little tea roses that I also thrifted. And again, I always look for, you know, greenery or some of the florals that they may be in really ugly pots, or, you know, maybe it's a nice pot with a really ugly floral. You know, it's just taking a look at the different components and seeing whether or not, gee, if I take them apart, I can use them in other things. So some of the little florals that were in this were really not nice. But I'm thinking that, you know, for this, and this is just a little something that maybe you could use in, you know, just as a little shelf sitter, in part of a vignette. You know, you've got a bigger basket and you're tucking a bunch of things. This might be a little heart that you would tuck into a bit of a tray, you know. So I'm just looking at adding a little bit of, okay, I like the leaf going across there. Let me check out my glue gun. I'll just stick a little bit of greenery going up. We'll have the flower and just the one little bud, I think. And it just becomes a very quick, very cute little project. This also could be used as a big gift tag if you wanted. It could be, you know, a tree decoration in and of itself. There are people that keep their, I don't want to call it, their fir tree up, their faux fir tree up all year, and they switch out the decor. Oh, I just pulled that off. They switch out the decor from season to season. So this could be tree ornaments that you're doing that fit in with kind of the Valentine spring theme. I mean, whatever you've got going, but just super sweet. So the idea today was to give you just some inspiration for different ways of using the traditional pots. So whether you're using them on pots or canisters, you're using them as some decor that you want to create, you can look at using them on this kind of decor. So, you know, on mirrors, I've got some little glue strands adhering on there. So just something simple that you're going to be hanging up on a wall. They love mirrors and glass. So think about, instead of maybe a mirror to hang on your wall, maybe you're looking at just a little frame and you've got the little pots label sitting right in there. We've got gift bags that we could create with these and be able to have them just as quick, lovely little bags to be able to tuck little gifts in, or special little baskets to tuck tons of our florals and our plants in. There is so much that you can do with these in pieces or as a whole label. And I hope that this just kind of inspires you to create, to go out and think that that transfer has just a wealth of pieces that you can use. I think that you could create wonderful gift tags from some of those label pieces. Bookmarks would be awesome. There are so many possibilities. Let me know what you think of this particular transfer. I think that it is undershown in a lot of respects. So I hope this gives you some inspiration to go out and give it a try. If you do, let me know. Certainly let me know what you think of some of these ideas. Love to hear from you as always. And until next time, take care.